Hey everybody, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest Project Dramond update where we get you up to speed with all of things going on with Project Dramond. And this week we're diving into the latest accounting episode, which might sound a little boring to some people, but it is what it is. We are very big believers in transparency in terms of what money is being spent on and how it's being spent when we're talking about crowd-funded projects or Patreon projects or anything of that nature where people are providing you money in exchange for your content creation. Because we're not necessarily selling pre-orders, it's a little different than doing something like a Kickstarter or a pre-order store, but be that as it may, transparency is key. We've been doing this for a long time. We used to do back in the day with Sago Lucime, we used to provide income reports and expenditure reports, and we're just continuing that process because we think it's a great way to give back to our patrons and show everybody exactly how the money is being spent. Now, this is the third update that we've done. This one is a little bit different because the first two updates we focused only on assets from the Unreal Store because those were the only expenses we had up to that point. We also covered Christina's tablet and her office chair. Those are things that are included in there, but those have come out of our pocket. And eventually, as the Patreon grows, we'll be tapping into that to take care of those things as well. But for now, this latest update is covering a few things in particular. First and foremost, we just bought some more assets from the Unreal Store, and that's the first part of the post. And again, the post is below, so those of you who are patrons can go over to that. It's for all of our patrons. There's no tier associated with it in particular. It's just for all patrons. The first section is about the most recent assets from the Unreal Store that we purchased, and then the second one goes into some of the business administration stuff that we've been taking care of related to the branding and the ongoing um, uh, well, just that whole process because we've got the business website, we've got the brand website, we've got the logos in process, we've got legal expenses for the lawyer and other stuff as we're getting all of the finalization done on the LLC paperwork, um, and all that fun stuff. So if you want to stay up to speed on all of that, check out today's post. Again, this is the third update where we dive into it's accounting. It's not it's not a huge it's not an exciting update for those of you who've been waiting for the most recent screenshots or anything like that. But it is important for us to make sure that we provide everybody with as much information as possible to get you up to speed with how your money is being spent for those of you who are supporting us over at Patreon. And to those who do support, huge shout out. Thank you so much for helping us out with this and believing us in this project and believing in us as we continue to create this from the ground up. We're only a few months in, and it's been a pretty amazing ride so far. We started March 1st, and we're having a hell of a good time with the play testing for the tabletop game. It's great to see so many of you turning out for that, watching that live as well as tuning in afterwards, and hanging out with us in Discord. All the things that you do. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for your financial support over on Patreon. It means the world to us. It really it's funny because for Joey and I, we've been doing this for so long now. With first with Stormhaven Studios and Saga Lucimia, and now with the new project. There's always gratitude, of course, always going to be gratitude. But my wife is new to this, so her seeing supporters on Patreon directly support her artwork and wanting to see more of her artwork and the comments and things that she gets on TikTok and the private messages on Discord and everything else. It's very uplifting for her. We ought to have her come on and talk about it sometime. I've been trying to get her to stream, but she's still a little nervous about that. But be that as it may, we really appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for everything. And we look forward to being able to continue to provide you with really cool stuff that makes your lives better and keeps you entertained. So thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget, you can check out the link below if you want a full list of the accounting from the most recent expenditures. We're going to have a fourth one coming up probably in October will probably be the fourth one that we do because we've got some expenditures that we're going to be doing in the month of September, later this month into September. So we'll probably do another one of these. I think we've done one every like 2 months. I think we'll kind of continue to do that moving forward. So expect to see another update in October. And of course, stick around because we've got tabletop testing on Wednesday night. Um, Hopefully, I'm not under the weather. This is pre-recorded on Monday the 16th. I actually go to get my wife and I are getting our second round COVID shots tomorrow morning at like 9 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. So as this video comes out, we'll actually be um, at the clinic getting our shots, and hopefully, I don't have the last time that first shot knocked me out for a few days. I had a really nasty fever, didn't sleep, everything else. So I'm really hoping that I don't get too knocked out because the idea is that we'll be back for Wednesday night for the tabletop testing session, as long as I'm not completely under the weather. And then Thursday, I think we're going to be doing a concept art update on Thursday. It's going to be showing some of the work that Chris has been doing on logos and some of the stuff she's been doing on chapter work and so on and so forth. So stick around for that. Thanks everybody for your support. We'll see you in the next episode. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time.